Hello everybody, it's Claire here from My Creative Spirit with the latest collection to share with you from Graphic 45. It's Joy to the World 2019 Christmas collection, and it is beautifully feminine, lots and lots of angels, pastel colours, peachy pinks, blues, Christmas greens and golds, all woven into what Graphic 45 do really well, a vintage style collection. So let me take you through what's in the collection, and we'll start with the paper crafting pack. So 16 sheets of 12 by 12 papers, and you also get two 6 by 12 sheets of stickers. They're cardstock stickers. There's borders, there's buttons, there's flowers, banners, numbers, tags and banners. And if you're a Graphic 45 addict like I am, you'll know that there are new sticker shapes on here as well, which is really exciting. So 2 sheets of those, and then you always get your cover sheet in the collection pack. So lovely elements to cut out, and also there's a guide to the papers that are in the pack as well. So if you follow my projects, then that's a really good guide to cut out and just write on the names of the papers and use as a reference. So the cover sheet always has templates on the back. I've got some tags, different shaped tags, and a 4x6 card if you wanted to use that as a guide to cut out your photo mats. It's a great guide. And then the papers. So Graphic 45 always give us a fabulous signature sheet that leads into the collection, and you can see here we've got the gorgeous Christmas roses on the sky blue background with the angels, beautiful banners and the bells, a little Christmas scene down here, hint of music in the background, and the gorgeous angels. It's definitely a sheet that you want to cut into. I can see lots and lots of fussy cutting coming on with that one. And then the B-side of that is the pinky colour with beautiful banners and the holly leaves with a little snow on. And the collection does have like a snowfall across it as well, which is really, really subtle. It's lovely. So 2 sheets of that signature sheet. And then we get onto the beautiful gold with the roses and the holly leaves on. And I really do love that one. Maybe my favourite in the collection. Really, really pretty. And of course it goes beautifully with the angels. And then on the B side of that one, lovely green script, lots of text and elements that you can cut out, little circles that say Joy to the World, and the bells. And then we have got the cutout sheet. If you're a scrapbooker, we always have borders, lovely borders, some nice square cutouts, some banners, tags, and then the postcard size cutouts as well. And that sheet's called Hallelujah. I love that. And then on the back, a gorgeous pink, which I think goes beautifully with the pink roses. The B-sides in this collection are fabulous as well. And then a whole page of angels, beautiful angels in their blue and gold and peachy sort of dresses. A few Christmas trees dotted through as well, lots and lots of wings, and that smattering of snow falling down the paper as well. Really pretty. And this one is called Heavenly Choir. And then on the B side of that one, beautiful holly sprays on the cream script background, with some outlines of the holly berries as well, or holly leaves and berries. And then a gorgeous green based paper with the bells on. Again, we've got the banners, we've got the roses, some stamps, and lovely detail, hints of music in the background of that one. If you're new to Graphic 45, do look at the backgrounds beyond the imagery that sort of strikes you initially, because there's always more detail behind what you see at first glance. I love that. Christmas bells merrily ring as happy hearts cheerily sing. And that one's called Angels Sing. And then on the B side of that one, the lovely plaid. Again, there's dotted through it are lots of little stars. So It's the pinky red and the green with a hint of gold in there as well. And then a fabulous page of angel cutouts, which I can definitely feel need to be cut out with the scissors. I love it. So angels carrying Christmas trees and Christmas gifts. I love this one here with the holly leaves and the angel peeping out from behind, and the one down here with the angel and the trees. Angel with the harp or the lyre. Beautiful, really lovely collection of angels there to adorn your projects. Oh, and the B-side, I love the B-side of this. It's Christmas trees with candles on the branches, and again that smattering of snow falling in the background, and that's called Radiant Beams. And then a page that has a goldy tinge, again with the angels on, joy to the world there, the roses, and lots and lots of detail again in the background, which is really lovely. And this one's called Anthem's Suite. And then on the B-side of that, we've got the traditional Christmas stripe. Not a candy stripe, there's holly leaves and little patterns in there, but also there's sort of a plaid to it as well. I don't know if you can see that, but there's definitely a sort of check that goes on in the background. And then right at the back, beautiful page of bells set on that blue sky background. It's called I Heard the Bells, this one. And they really do shine. I love that. And then a little smaller blue print with the sprigs of holly and berries. And maybe mimosa. I love it. So those are the 16 papers. So the patterns and solids always complement the collection, but they can go beyond that and complement other collections, because Graphic 45 do have 2 colour palettes. So it means that you can use old collections with new collections and really mix and match to give yourselves really unique projects, and also use up all of those scraps that we all have in our stash. Piles of them. So we've got the reds to start with. There's 16 sheets in this pad, 2 each of the 8 designs. So you get 4 solids in each colour and then 2 patterns. So the beautiful reds, again lifting some of the imagery from the main collection, but just coordinating it in 2 colours, or 1 colour on the solid background. And then the back of the reds, or the back of them all actually, it's sort of got that starry, snowy feel to it running through the paper. So it's not, you can see it's not completely solid colour. It's etched and almost looks a bit worn, which is lovely to give that aged look to your projects. So 2 in the pattern and then 2 in that lovely stripe, but again just in the red and cream. Gorgeous green with Joy to the World, and this lovely sort of, it's almost like a wallpaper look to it. Vintage wallpaper look. I love it. So 2 of those, gorgeous green, and 2 in the stripe again. And then onto the blues. I love the blue stripe. I love this blue actually. It's a really bold blue. And then the script again. And then the gold, and the gold has got the music and sort of etchings of the holly sprigs sitting on top of the background. And again, you can see that mottled look to the patterns and solids, the solid side. And then the wallpaper in the gold and the cream. And then at the back of the patterns and solids, you always get a sheet of cardstock weight cream card to use in your projects as well. And then on the inside cover, front and back, you've got more templates for tags, cutouts, pillow boxes, file folders. And let me just show you the front, which make great templates. So those are the patterns and solids. and I just wanted to show you some of the papers with the colours. So if I bring the papers in, depending on the colour, the solid colour that you put with the paper, it changes the look of the paper completely. So I felt if you put this one on the red background, it really picks out the reds and makes it pop. But then if you put it onto the green background, it softens it down a little. And then if you put it onto the blue background, it brings it to life in a different way. And then on the gold, it softens it down again. So there's so many different combinations in this collection to work the papers with the patterns and solids to really give you a fantastic layering effect in your projects. And then we have, let's flip this over, the 8x8 pad. So in the 8x8 pad you get 3 sheets of each of the designs, and these can be layered over the 12x12 designs to give you a really dimensional decoupage effect. And if you follow me, you'll know that lots of my projects are built around 8x8 sized pads, so you can make one project out of one pad. I love this, really love it, and it looks great with that green script as well. Smaller cutouts, smaller borders, smaller angels. I really love that page. And then the green page with all the stamps and the bells on. The smaller cutouts, smaller Christmas trees with the little candles on. So a beautifully feminine collection, very subtle. I love this with the gold. And then the blue bells. So 24 sheets of paper in that 8x8 pad, 3 each of the 8 designs. And then the tags and pockets. So again, fabulous way to add dimension to your project. You just pop them out and pop them onto your projects. So you've got the pockets and tags that sit in the pockets, and they all coordinate. So 2 12x6 sheets of those in each pack. The chipboards, again, easy to pop out. You can use the negative space of the chipboard as well to create your own shapes out of the paper if you wanted to make additional projects, additional elements for your projects. But these can be raised up and put on pop dots. You can put brads through them and really create some unique dimension on your projects. So it's 1 6x12 sheet of chipboards. And then of course the ephemera cards, which I always use. I love these because it saves you cutting up the paper, so it makes the paper go so much further if you use the ephemera cards. So there are 32 cards in the pack, 16 4x6 and 16 3x4, with a picture side and a journaling side. Again, all made to coordinate. This is lovely, it's like a little tag, so you could easily cut the corners off and just use them to put tags onto your presents. And then on the back, you've always got somewhere to write your message. So there's 2 of each design. I love that one. I heard the bells on Christmas Day. And again, you can see that snow falling through the pattern. And then the lovely bells on the back. Merry Christmas. With a lovely banner that you can write your own message on. Hark the Herald Angels Sing, with the tag shape to cut out as well. Christmas bells merrily ring as happy hearts cheerily sing. Again, another gorgeous tag with your journaling spot on the back. A lovely blue background for that one with the snow falling through it. They just are beautiful. And then 2 with angels on in the smaller size. And then moving on to the larger 6x4. I love that. There's a hint of the music in the background on that lovely cream base. And then on the back of that one, we've got the sprig of holly and the bells, and also some sun rays. I don't know if you can see those. Merry Christmas on this one. I'm sure that looks like Cherie. Peace on Earth and the bells, pretty. That one is beautiful. And then on the back, let's have a little look. Oh, lovely bells and holly. Gorgeous angels. Again with that beautiful banner. 3 angels. I really like this blue. Angel with a Christmas tree on the plaid background. And the banner from the signature sheet of the collection with the bells. I really love that. Really love that. And then this one is a postcard. And then more on the journaling side. So this is now in stock with us here at My Creative Spirit in the UK. So if you love the collection, I've inspired you to craft with it, then do follow the links below in the description. We do have all of the individual items, but we also have a bundle with the 12x12 collection pack, the 8x8 pad, patterns and solids, and the ephemera cards at a discounted rate. So thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video and the walkthrough. Don't forget to give me the thumbs up if you've enjoyed the video, and subscribe to my channel to be kept up to date with new projects as they come out.